Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. This is The Good Life with M, and we are taking you to Minnehaha Park and Minnehaha Falls. We just parked in their paid parking lot, but you can see here there are signs with a scan code and a phone number to call for a self-guided audio tour that you can download onto your phone, which we primarily used throughout our little hike. Here we're walking through Minnehaha Park, at least part of it. This 193-acre park is one of Minneapolis's oldest and most popular parks and visited by over 800,000 visitors annually. It is free to visit and is open from 6 to 10 p.m.
We're here at Minnehaha Park and we are walking to Minnehaha Falls. It's one of their popular landmarks here in Minnesota, and we're about like 25 minutes away from our hotel, maybe a little less than that, right? Like 25 minutes. And we're here just kind of taking a stroll. I didn't bring my jacket because I figured that I would warm up a little bit from the mini hike that we're having here, but it's really chilly, you guys. And I'm sure being by the water, it's going to be even colder. I can actually kind of hear it in the background. So yeah, if you guys come, make sure you bring a light jacket or something, or just something to keep you warm, whatever it is that you can handle. I know for me, I run a little bit hot, so I didn't bring a coat, but I am feeling it right now.
So I know some of you are going to ask, what's up with the name? The name Minnehaha actually is a Dakota language translating to laughing waters, hence the ha-ha part. This whole walk was pretty short. We didn't do the whole thing, but it is a 0.8 mile loop trail, and it takes about 19 minutes to complete. FYI, the falls is available to those wanting to do professional photo shoots, but you would have to obtain a permit beforehand to do so. You might have noticed some graffiti along the walk here, and as you can see, we're coming across some right here, but there is annual funding to increase maintenance in the parks. Anytime I come across this kind of stuff, especially with my kids, I always try to make it a point to clean up after myself, and I make sure the kids do so as well, because we need to take care of the environment. I think most of you would agree.
So right now we're just walking this trail following the river, and now we're like in the thick of the woods. So yeah, make sure you buddy up if you can, or bring a dog.
So as time passed, we noticed more and more people coming to the park. Like this group here, I'm not really sure what they're doing, but I think they were either getting ready for Tai Chi or they were just meditating, but they were just taking in the fresh air and the sound of the waters. It was actually nice to witness. A bunch of families started coming with their kids, doing the walks. We're coming up on another bridge here. You will see here in a bit. So where my husband is looking, that's where the water is flowing to the top of the waterfall, or the start of the waterfall, I should say. So you can see it's not as rough here. And then looking on the other side, you will see the top of the waterfall. It looks harmless, but of course, when you were down there, you could see how far the drop was. Coming up here is a hall of some sort, and it, I think, is part of the Sea Salt Eatery restaurant. And I think that restaurant is seasonal because it was closed, and I believe that they're opening here in spring 2024. But you can see that it's very quiet, nobody's around. So across the waters there is a life-size bronze sculpture of Hiawatha and Minnehaha. So what they're depicting here is, I saw on an inscription, it is over wide and rushing waters in his arms he bore the maiden. I'm not sure if it was meant to be romantic, but it sounded romantic to me. You'll kind of see throughout the park several sculptures, and I feel like it gives it more of an artsy vibe and is another interesting thing to look at throughout the park. So after the falls, we drove back to Wayzata to make it to my spa appointment. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, I'm just going to show you a quick overview of the place. But this is Fusion Life Spa. They are part natural health clinic and part spa. So they offer organic body rituals, massage, skincare, health, a bunch of holistic beauty services, and it caters to men, women, and I saw on their site children. So that I thought was interesting. I'm not sure why, but there's a big part of Minnesota that reminds me a little bit of Seattle with the trees and the green.